limbo as they grapple with the shortage of funding, even as the government promises to increase funding for that specific sector. Now, schools are yet to receive the remaining capitation funds for the first term, and as Elizabeth Atieno now tells us, the education sector is facing financial constraints as the executive stares at a possible salary increase for the top state officials.
They say an investment in knowledge pays the best interest, but the government seems to be reading from a different script. The education sector is grappling with a 91.8 billion Kenya shillings resource gap for capitation, loans and scholarship. It is 7 weeks now, and public schools across the country are facing serious financial challenges due to lack of capitation. The schools have only received 25% of capitation for the first term, despite the government promising to disburse 50% or 48 billion Kenya shillings.
The reason why we have not released capitation is because this month we had to pay 70 billion loan to external borrowers, which now we have completed paying this week. Next week we are releasing 48 billion shillings for capitation. So schools, please don't panic.
Some school heads have since threatened to shut down schools, citing challenges in covering essential costs in schools as the funds allocated per student declines by almost half, from 22,244 Kenya shillings per learner in 2018 to the current 10,490 Kenya shillings per learner. Additionally, the secondary school principals have since called for the increase of school fees by 27,000 Kenya shillings to bridge the funding gap. According to the 2025-2026 budget policy statement, the education sector is projected to receive 718.8 billion Kenya shillings in the 2025-2026 financial year.
We have already absorbed 69.8% of the approved budget.
The National Treasury has also proposed to allocate the State Department for Higher Learning 26.3 billion Kenya shillings, with 22 billion Kenya shillings earmarked for the new funding model. The State Department for TVET is expected to receive an increase of 14.6 billion Kenya shillings, while the Teachers Service Commission is expected to receive 10 billion Kenya shillings more.
The approved estimate for the State Department was 137 billion. 208,025,768, and out of which we have already expended 95,869,854, which is 69.8%.
Even amidst the current financial challenges bedeviling the education sector, the Office of the President, the Office of the Deputy President, and that of the Cabinet are projected to receive a salary increment. Elizabeth Atieno, TV 47.